Has anyone seen this new video circulating of Alex Pretti basically attacking ICE agents 11 days before he was murdered? It basically shows him like, very violently attacking them and kicking the car and spitting, and like, it looks like AI. Like, I think it's AI. I'm not sure, but the fact that I can't tell is a sign that we are cooked, because if it is AI and they can create this and slander somebody's actions like this, like, they can control every single narrative that they want.
I support an investigation of the shooting. I will say, I think the investigation needs to be holistic, and I care more about just the shooting. I care about, where did Alex Pretti come from? What part of it? What group was he in? Was he part of any kind of a training organization? I mean, I think what's going on in Minneapolis is more than just random people showing up to protest.
So welcome back to Unaffiliated Mind. In today's video, we're going to go over this latest footage that came out about Alex Pretti. Now, obviously, if you don't know, Alex Pretti is the latest individual that was shot by federal law enforcement, escalating a situation while having a firearm. And in this video, we kind of get a different lens, or not so much a different lens, but another perspective, because I know the Democrats have been saying like, hey, this person was innocent. He didn't deserve this. He was a nurse. Like, there's so many narratives out there that Democrats like to spin. So you don't get the full picture in this video, but you definitely see a pattern in regards to Pretti's behavior with law enforcement. And we're going to go ahead and dive into it real quick.
The moment the news movement filmed on January 13th in Minneapolis, showing a man who appears to be Alex Pretti interacting with federal immigration agents 11 days before Border Patrol shot and killed him. Our footage was analyzed by the BBC, whose facial recognition technology confirmed his identity to a 97% degree of accuracy. On the morning of January 13th, our team received a tip that federal agents were blocking a street at the corner of East 36 and Park Avenue in Minneapolis. We arrived around 10:15 a.m. We saw observers shouting at the agents as they walked back to their vehicles. When they started driving away, the man kicked their...
See, definitely aggressive. He's the one that's pushing the envelope in this type of situation here. Like, I don't understand, why you would be doing this, especially to a law enforcement vehicle. It just doesn't make any sense to me as far as the logic here. They're doing the job. It's in the legislation that they have passed throughout the past decades as far as immigration laws and stuff. So, but yeah.
Their taillight. An agent then got out of the vehicle, grabbed him, and pushed him to the ground. During the altercation, agents fired tear gas and pepper balls into the crowd. They continued to hold the man down.
What's this woman doing right here? She's yelling. She got the recording saying stop, 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 or just yelling. Just, why? You know what I mean? He started it. Now they're coming to finish it in this situation. And he's really fortunate in this case. It didn't transpire like this latest event to where he lost his life in. But yeah.
The man down before they retreat, and he walks away. The man in our footage is wearing a similar outfit to
what is she doing? She's out here just yelling, screaming, flicking the bird. Just, why? Why are you doing this? It just it's a wild banshee out here. Man, these white liberal women, man, I tell you, man, this is, no, sir. No, sir. And you could just think about it from the agent's perspective now. This is what they have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. You go to a spot, you think everything's going to be cool, calm, and collect, and it's not. These guys show up, and they start just causing chaos to where you really can't even function at that point in time and really focus on the targets that you had intended on based upon your operational lead and stuff. So, yeah, this is, I don't know.
To what Pretti was wearing on the day he was killed. What appears to be a gun is also visible above his waistband.
You can kind of see it there.
Here, he continues to stand at the scene. On the day he was killed, the Department of Homeland Security claims Pretti, a 37-year-old ICU...
Don't run now. They putting that pepper spray, that tear gas out there. Don't run now.
...year-old ICU nurse approached officers holding a handgun. That claim has been contradicted by analysis of bystander videos from multiple news investigations.
You know, two main women right there in the front, yelling and screaming, now they're moving back. Nah, take it all. You want the whole experience? I'm going to give you the whole experience. Go ahead, get in there. Get all that gas in your lungs. It's just like, I don't get this. I don't understand the purpose here. Like, I understand you may think, like, you have to be just so far gone as far as like radicalization when you think about just having this particular type of ideology. Like, you have to be gone to go to this place, or mentally unwell is what I would presume. But, you know, I don't know.
Which concluded that Pretti was holding a phone, not a gun, when he was pinned to the street.
Yeah, that's pretty much it in the footage and everything. But yeah, man, this man committed like multiple felonies right there. Spitting on an officer, breaking law enforcement's vehicle. Like, and the thing about it is that to be that far gone, to be that far radicalized, and not just have no awareness in regards to, you know, just how law enforcement is and how they operate. Now, I guarantee you, they don't care about the legislation. They don't care about, you know, what the law state. It's about like, you know, what I feel is right based upon whatever they believe in. And it caused them to act like this. There's actually another clip that I wanted to gander at real quick. Good old Cornel West. Cornel West having a conversation on Abby Phillips. But yeah, here it is in this particular clip to where you have Scott Jennings and Cornel West, or mainly Cornel West, giving his monologue in regards to just this whole experience. Got to watch this here.
Where you see professional agitators, I see courageous citizens who have a righteous indignation and a moral outrage when their city, and this is Princess City now, you know, it's Sign of the Times, 1987.
It's a Princess City. You know what I'm saying? That now. You know. What? Man, I don't want to give the ad hominems in this case, because I definitely can. Like, goodness gracious. Princess City, I don't see them as agitators. I see them as people that are enraged. And he sounds like he's like at a campfire, like he's about to tell a story or something. He's about to tell a scary story, or he's just really speaking very profoundly, like, and
when it's being terrorized, it's being traumatized. Communities are being vilified and demonized. Now, I come from a people who have been demonized and vilified and terrorized.
Is he trying to rhyme here? Well, I don't understand. He's been vilified and demonized and horrified and signified. I mean, come on, man. Like, we over here rhyming. Like, I thought he about to start hitting with some bars or something. Start rapping or something over here. But I'll let him finish.
For 250 years in the American experiment. You see, that's what it is to niggerize a dignified black.
Wait a minute. This man said, maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe I'm gracious. That is... This man said... Wait a minute. I never... Well, time out. And when he started going to the whole slave thing, I don't know. It's always a 50-50 chance, but whatever. That's hilarious.
Make sure that they are intimidated, terrified, full of fear, and not able to straighten their backs up. But thank God the Black Freedom Movement straightens our backs up. Well,
I'm looking at Scott Jennings. Scott Jennings is like, man... I am trying to follow these nursery rhymes and where they go. All I know is Scott's like, can we say that on live TV? That's hilarious.
Well, what we're witnessing, and this is why the larger picture is important here. We're at we're right on the edge cliff in terms of the possibility of America sustaining itself as a social experiment in the best sense, or just becoming an empire full of might and force. So when you niggerize a whole country, you start treating all of your citizens the way black folk have been treated for 250 years. So when I see the police killing these two precious folks, Sister Renee and my dear brother Alex, and I've had so many partners killed by the police growing up on the chocolate side of town, right? What has been the response? Thank God for Martin King. How do we learn how to love in the face of this?
I like it. They did the dual shot. They showing everybody's faces. I know he's like, what in the world? Oh man. Oh man. I don't care if you give me the comments. Get me in the comments, man. Yeah, I'm not even laughing about the fact. I'm not laughing about the fact about what he mentioned about slavery and everything, but just the way the animation, he's just like, terrified, horrified, religified, dignified. I don't know, man. That's, I'm gonna have to use that word. I'm gonna have to use that word.
Love in the face of this hatred. How do we learn how to fight for freedom for everybody in all parts of town in the face of all of this terror? And America now has the blues. If you don't learn something from the best of the blues people, we're going to lose the democracy. So this is not just about meticulous details. We're talking about something huge at stake.
It does seem that
So I do agree with him in regards to the fact is that this is something that can be huge. Now, obviously, he appears to be on the other side. I sense this revolutionary type of spirit in him. You know, I laugh, I joke, whatever, but I do think that in this type of situation, like it is, pretty much, it is like, I would say, a monumental point. At least for me. And I think that what you're seeing an actual state just saying, you know what, we're not going to follow what the federal government tells us. Now, that the federal government is the same one that supplies you with the additional funds to be able to help your state out. And for you to think that it's illegal for the federal government to withhold that because you have a fraud problem going on within your state, then that's a little bit delusional to me. It's like, you can't do that to us. We deserve this because we're the people. It's just like, no, you don't. That's taxpayer money from other states that the federal government has accumulated. And yeah, I don't want my money going to fraud. No, I'd be damned to that. I do not want my money to go to fraud. So, I mean, hell, give me my money back and I'll use it for something on my end over here. But yeah, no, but getting back to even the argument that Cornel West is talking about, I think for me, it leans on the false equivalency side, and it's comparing historical dehumanization of Black and brown Americans to modern agitators who obstruct immigration enforcement. Like, if I was a Black nationalist or a Black supremacist, I'd be pissed that he's comparing us to this situation over in Minnesota or whatever. And if I'm misrepresenting his argument, then whatever and stuff. But I think that the analogy kind of blurs the line between like racial, oppression based upon identity and political actions subject to like legal accountability. Like, I think that it does that. So while this appeal to the American experiment and moral empathy is rhetorically powerful, like, he's a good speaker, and he knows how to really, captivate you with the words that he uses, especially if you don't know what he's talking about a lot of times. And it can be like, inspirational, I guess, in the sense if you lean towards the Democratic side of things. But I will say that the selective use of history weakens the argument rather than, really clarifying it. And I think that empathy without precision turns critique into distortion. So be safe out there, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment on the Unaffiliated Mind channel. So check you guys out. Deuces. Here's her.